Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. Episode number 85 today, once again, powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. Now, we are entering the holiday season, of course, friends. So there is a special link down below to all of the Elgato holiday special deals, as well as my usual link if you want to learn more about all the products and tools that I use. If you are an aspiring content creator, then check all of that stuff down below. Thank you once again, and let's get cracking, shall we? So if you enjoy, thumbs up, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You know the drill by now. But yeah, I mean, take a little look at my beautiful team, featuring just so many very, very good players. Now, they made a slight change, I believe, to this particular squad, the Libertadores and Sudamericana part of the Premium Mixed League upgrade, or what people know as sort of like the League SBC type thing. Is that what they know it as? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But they made it significantly easier. It's a lower rated squad. And instead of having one player max per team, so it made it very difficult and it heightened the prices of a lot of players, you can have up to 2 players per team. So it just makes it so much more doable. And of course, this is a repeatable SBC. So if you wanted to trade some of your, your daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold upgrade players that are just untradeable in your club, if you want to swap some of those for some tradable and untradeable packs, you never know if you're going to pack an ultimate succession or something, then of course it is far more viable than it was previously. You don't have to go out and spend tons of coins on what is extinct players at the end of the day. So that's cool. I gave that a little go. Didn't really get too much luck from it, but it is what it is. Now, I played a bunch of games of squad battles so I could get my Evo for Luke Wolfenden done. He's now up to a 78 rated card. We're just waiting on like one absolutely epic Evo for a defender, and I think I could turn him into a monster because he's got a really good playstyle plus and a really good general playstyles for a defender, and actually decent stats. So just need like the defending and physical to go up a bit, and then we're in for a winner. I also managed to go up a few levels in the seasonal objectives, which means I'm now at the point where I'm getting these cool player picks basically every level. 1 of 3, 1 of 4, 1 of 5, 83 plus is what we're opening here in this little batch for going up 3 different levels. And actually, it turns out the 1 of 3 was the best one, where we got 89 Mappy Leon, but we did get ourselves an inform as well. Now we're going to go ahead and unlock, literally with players from my SBC storage, might I add, this Olivier Giroud, because he's got Aerial Plus. Now, I know that there are a bunch of people out there that use a couple of Aerial Plus players, and it became a massive thing towards the end of the game last year, the Aerial Plus meta, like for having a striker that could literally just, you could whip the ball in and head home rather than relying on power shot or finesse shot or something like that. So I figured I would get 6'4" Olivier Giroud in the club, and he's super cheap. Like I said, did every single bit of this with players from my SBC storage, and, he's pretty handsome as well. He comes in with that sort of Avengers style celebration. But yeah, you could also stick this guy straight into the evolution for Ultimate Succession, so you could get, I think, like +2 on the pace and stuff like that. So it becomes a little bit more usable. But Power Header Grey and then Gold Aerial is a little bit nutty for someone that's 6'4". I haven't used him yet. I don't necessarily plan on using him unless it really is, becoming a thing, this whole aerial meta, because let's face it, I've got Samuel Eto'o. I'm really enjoying Eto'o, and it's like a top tier player that I definitely don't normally have at this stage of the game. And for some reason, right, whenever we used to do icon roulettes on the channel, I would always get really excited by the time we came towards Cameroon, hoping that I would get Eto'o, and it never happened. And, we managed to get him in literally our first icon pack of the year. So, yeah, it's just really nice to have a player like that who, has a very good playstyle plus as well, is super fast. Have him in my team right now is pretty awesome, not going to lie. Even if he doesn't have like the power shot plus that Rashford has, and that can obviously be so useful, he is genuinely just still a great player to have. Now, you might probably start seeing a lot of people with 91 plus icons in their squads in the next few days over against you, and that is because there was compensation the other day for players that opened a specific store pack in a certain language on the companion app that said the translation was wrong, and so they got compensation of a 91 plus icon pack, which is wild when you think about it. So if you do start seeing, your Pelés and your Ronaldinhos a little bit more than usual, it's because people have quite a lot of people as well, by the looks of the streams that I was watching of share plays, a lot of people have opened that pack and then got their icon pack compensation. So I'm expecting games to genuinely be a little bit harder if I'm coming up against a top tier icon for the next, going forwards. And I'm also expecting that there was a bit of a market drop off because we had this influx of like incredible players, and it would lead to people selling players from their team, or those icons not being worth as much as before, which drags the whole rest of the market down and stuff. So yeah, it's a interesting time to be on FC25. I also have to say, the stark comparison between the content of last week and this week is a bit of a shame. I feel like we just sort of dipped back into that sort of kind of state, whereas I so enjoyed Thunderstruck. I thought all of the pack content and the SBC stuff and that was brilliant. And I'm not quite sure, maybe we were moving a bit too quick. I know my team upgraded significantly, which does add to one of the reasons why I enjoyed it so much. But, you don't know what you have until it's gone with regards to those 82 times 14s, right? And actually, at the time, I knew that they'd be gone at some point and I would miss them, so that statement doesn't even work. Just bring back the 82 times 14s. I love them. I love that we've still got the daily bronze, silver, and gold upgrades, because they really do add to your account, give you fodder. Not much every day, but like if you don't have many things to do, like many upgrades to do and stuff, and you just do a few days worth of daily bronze, silver, gold, you really do up the levels of like gold players in your club and stuff, and that can be so useful at some point where if the right player picks or upgrade SBC packs come out. Now, I've been playing a little bit more of this max tactics behind the scenes a little bit. You've seen a little bit here as well on the videos. I would say I'm like halfway through the amount of games I need to play and win and stuff, but I've been doing it sporadically every day so that I get the daily games played stuff done. I think by tonight, later on tonight, if I play a game and get a win, I can then finish the entire objective, which would be quite a nice thing for perhaps tomorrow's video. That would be cool. So, get all the SP and the cool packs and players that come along with that overall objective. So we could definitely do that. And you're seeing here a bunch of these 81 doubles, which are this week's upgrade packs. Again, it's a little bit of a shame that we don't have picks or 82 times 14s to add to it, but at least we got 81 doubles, and they're okay. The thing is, I've got way more non-rare golds than rares in my club, which isn't an oddity. That normally isn't the case, and they require 6 rares and 2 non-rares. So I've also gone ahead and changed one of my 4-3-3s. I've still got a lineup of that 4-2-1-3, but I also went for a slightly more attacking variant of a 4-3-3 attack. So 4-3-3 number 4, I think. Basically, the difference between 4-2-1-3 and the 4-3-3 attack is that instead of having 2 defensive midfielders, a cam, 2 wingers, and a striker, you have 2 centre midfielders instead of the DMs. So it's every bit the same, apart from Patry and Yaya are going to act as centre mids rather than CDMs. Maybe that just spreads everyone about a little bit more, and I guess, gives us a little bit more potency as well. So yeah, there is that. So these are just a few little rivals games. I'm obviously, aware of the fact that I need to get up to my 35 points in the next couple of days. And as much as I can, I would like to try and work towards Division 3, because if I can get the 2 tokens instead of 1 token, that just makes life a little bit easier going forwards to actually unlock some of those called mode mastery packs. But yeah, I think I ended up taking a couple of L's in a row. So where I was on a hot streak, I no longer am, and I'm probably back down to kind of where I started. So I'm probably not too far away from the checkpoint in Div 4. So I've got a long old way to go, but I've still got loads of points to get in Rivals, and all it would take is probably like a 4-game win streak or something, and I'll probably get promoted. So we'll see if I can make that happen. But Division 4 is a weird one. I'm either coming up against players that are pretty terrible, or I'm coming up against absolute beasts that maybe shouldn't be there. So it's a weird one, and I just need that. I need that perfect storm of matching like 4 or 5 players that I'm better than in a row. That would be ideal, wouldn't it? So I think at current state, I'm 4 wins away. So if we could just maybe stick that onto a hot streak, I'll probably 2 or 3 wins away from getting promoted. Now, I did watch the FC Pro stuff the other night. It looks like Bowie, our right back, is going to get a +1 overall upgrade. That's lovely. You love to see that. Finally, as well. It took like ages because the guy didn't get to play until this event. But yeah, so I got a 50k pack and a lone Gabriel Jesus. But that is going to bring us to the end of today's episode. I think we've got a ton done in like a short space of time here today. But I do hope you've enjoyed nonetheless. If you have, do me a tiny little favor and hit that thumbs up button. That'd be great. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe as well if you are new to my channel. Thank you very much. And don't forget, again, all my social links are down below. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I believe Hierro is due an upgrade too. My Thunderstruck Hierro has they've won 2 games and they've scored 6 goals. So he's now due the full upgrade of whatever that is for an icon, like a +1 and a roll plus or something. I don't know. Either way, not bad, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you again tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you then. Peace.